Welcome back. This is Akanar here with more Silksong. This is episode 34. And last time we took on Tormented Trobio. What a handful of a boss. Definitely the one of the most challenging that we faced so far. It was a lot of fun, but man, did it put me to the test and in a few different ways. But we got the job done. And we also crossed paths for the first couple of times with Mr. Mushroom. I'm hoping to get more Mr. Mushroom encounters, track down more instances of the Herald as we go. And we also opened up a new section of Farfields. And we are maybe perhaps close to our first of the three main quest objectives for this, for Act 3. And so I think we'll maybe start the day heading in that direction after we do a quick little NPC sweep. What we'll do before that is we will even switch up our crest, because if we're going to be heading into the domain of the hunter, then what crest do we have to use? It has to be the hunter's crest, right? Let's see what rune, or I saw rune rage here. What silk skill do we want to use? It's also been a while since we've been using Threadstorm. I want to use these lesser used. I always want to give as much balance in the usage of our tools as I can, but it's hard to keep up with everything, you know? It's tough. It's been a while since we used this curve claw. We can maybe throw this in. That was one of my favorites back in the earlier stages of the playthrough, and maybe we can throw in the conch cutter as well. And then we'll switch our Vesta crest back to kind of the normal, well, the normal-ish setup here. Why does that not go to the Vesta crest? Hello? Because I have to actually, I see. I have to select the Vesta crest slot. That's how I have to do that. Okay. All right. And remembering how the menu system works here. Blue charm. Let's get our weave light in there, at least until we are full on teching for a boss. I do want to use this claw mirrors, the twin theatrical tools that we have now acquired by defeating Tormented Trobio. I want to try that out a little bit more, and let's bring in a long claw. I think I haven't played with that too much. I want to see how that feels with the Hunter's Crest. Maybe we did that combination already with the Hunter's Crest. I'm not sure, but we'll get our spider strings and dice to start here. That's what the combination we'll go with to start out. And let's go ahead and wake up the bell beasts. Good morning. Good morning to all the bell babies. And let's head to... Actually, I woke them up, but I wanted to head to the Songclave first. Oops, sorry. I'll be back in just a moment, but let's go to the first shrine because I can't remember exactly... Oh no, it is Bellheart where we're turning in the quest that we completed. For some reason, I thought it was Songclave. But I think we want to check in here anyways, just to see if there's anything new. It's probably better to check in more often than not, just to see if you get any new interactions or quests. Looks like no. The Golden Knight, I'm guessing, is the second Sentinel, who we do need to catch up with eventually. There's so many things to do, and so little time. Okay, let's head to Bellheart, because that is where our quest for the Void Masses was given to us. And we can see if there's anything. We'll check in with Chakra, make sure she's doing well, make sure everybody is hanging in there in the face of this state of the world. And we get to check in at our Bell Home as well. No place like the Bell Home. But I'm really excited to see what is what's going on with this hunter, the singer that we've heard the ants singing about. It looks like there is nothing new yet anywhere other than what looks like a new quest on our board. Maybe a follow-up quest to the Void Hearts, the Void Masses. Let's find out. So we should be able to turn this in first. Dark Hearts. Wish granted. Oh, that's right. It was a mass shard. I had totally forgotten what the reward was. So, cool. Mass shard, 1 of 4. And now we have Hero's Call. Residents of Bellheart, a distressed bug was heard calling for help near the Bellway atop the great sandy steps. Will no one come to the sad wretch's aid? Do we know this bug? Is this somebody who we have become acquainted with, I wonder? The distressed bug near the blasted steps Bellway. So we have this one. We have Fatal Resolve. We still need to travel to the Pinstress. Those are kind of related to each other. Or they're in the same general... They're in the same area, Blasted Steps. Final Audience is the second Sentinel. Oh, they actually left their markers near the Songclave. I thought they were going to the High Halls. But maybe the markers to track them begin at the Songclave. We also, last time, took on Sprintmaster Swift. And I'm hoping we can give a try to this third part of his quest line later on in the episode. Mr. Mushroom still to do. So much to do, and so much that's not in our quest log as well. How are we going to do it all? Let's still check in with the other people here in the Bellheart. Just see if there's any new quests from... The fact that the couriers are not awake probably means that there's no new quest to try. Fleetopia, maybe I'll do that eventually. Maybe I'll do the Songclave eventually. We'll see. I'm sure... Oh yeah, the Pin Master's another sort of... I kind of wish that was a quest. But we've got it in our to-do list. Tracking down the Pin Master. I have it in my mind that we're sort of making our way through... Just like we did at the beginning of the game, slowly making our way upwards toward the Citadel. That's kind of how it feels like things are going here with the 3 quests that we've been given from the Snail Shamans. The first one that they're pushing us toward is the Hunter's quest out here in Far Fields. And then the next one, we'll see which one they nudge us towards, but it could be this one here that's near the Blasted Steps. And so it, maybe the game is just naturally, flowing across, moving its way up the map like we did at the beginning. And that gives us a natural way to re-explore the world after everything has changed. So for now, we're going to keep following that natural flow. Okay, nothing new from Chakra. Cool. So let's head back to Farfields. There's nowhere else. We'll leave each of those different quests that we've picked up. We're gonna keep them to the side for the moment. I'm really interested to press directly toward. I'm in a bit of a main quest mood to start the day. So let's head back here. Is this going to be the nearest? I think this is good because, yeah, this is in... Everything connects, right? It all connects. And now we do have... Oh, we can actually just go straight through where the... Yeah, okay, I see how we do this. Where we used to have... We'll grab this bench first, but we should be able to get to the bench that's up above in the... What was formerly known as Pilgrim's Rest. I suspect no pilgrims will be doing any resting there at any point now or in the future. Oh, I had forgotten about our target practice. Look at the dead ants. The target practice range. Oh no. Oh no, I'm afraid of what we're gonna find here now. I just remembered. Oh, there's actually multiple targets now that have been set up. And then... Oh, there was one ant here, but he disappeared and has not returned. Hello? That's not what I meant to do. Dude, I swear, guys, this is a blind playthrough. I swear to God. I did not... I just, on a whim, equipped the curve claw. I wasn't even thinking about what tools I wanted to equip, which sometimes I do this before I sit down to play. I'll think through, which tools haven't I used in a while? Which ones do I want to use today? I didn't even do that this time. I literally sat down, turned on the recording and said, okay, let's look and see. Oh, we haven't used curve claw in a while. This is one of my old favorites. Let me bring it in. And then as soon as I saw it, like occurred to me we walked into the room here and I saw the targets were set up and I was like, wait a second. I could use a curve claw to hit all of them, couldn't I? And I accidentally did a silk storm instead because I wasn't properly holding up the D-pad button. What are the chances? Okay, now what are we giving to this friendly Scar who apparently we've proven ourselves by using the curve claw to hit all the targets simultaneously? They're impressed. I think they're impressed. We give our curve claw? Please tell me you're gonna upgrade the curve claw for us and not just steal it like the snail shaman did with my snare setter. I'm gonna trust though. This is so cool. All right. Okay. Curve claw taken. All right. So. Okay. Does that mean? All right. What happens if we go out and go back in? Huh. I mean, I kind of figured it. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. But we've made an offering. But that offering has been, we haven't exactly gotten a reward in return for that offering, which maybe you don't get right away with most offerings. So I guess we need a replacement tool, guys. Fortunately, there is a slot here that's open on my, in my tools, which means we have a slot to fill at some point, which means getting our curved claw back, question mark? I guess we'll throw in the long pin here, or do I want to go back to one of the pins? Let's do the threefold pin, actually. Let's do that one. Just get a couple nice ranged options in here. That is so wild, though. I cannot believe that I picked out just the perfect weapon. I presume there's only one weapon that would be able to, or tool that would be able to do that, right? None of our other tools, I don't know, maybe the threefold pins, if you stood at the right spot, might be able to hit all those targets. I think I went too far. Nope, actually went perfectly to the right spot. That is so random that we just managed to. Oh, that worked out. That worked out. I was like, okay, how can I do Silkstorm here? Ooh, I come in from above. Silkstorm from above. This is gonna respawn those guys, isn't it? No, okay. That's not how that works. Bench rules and what gets respawned can vary depending on what enemies are in the vicinity. Good to note. I promise you guys, it's a blind playthrough. I promise. I am not looking anything up. It's just the fun happenstance that we're greeted with at times. Did he just... Oh my god, he just gave us a... The elder gave us an old elder butt smack. Oh god. Dude. Jesus Christ. What is it about these, what is it about the elders that almost died to that guy? What is it about the elders, guys? What is it about the hardbone elders? You just don't stand in front of them or behind them. I'm not sure if I got butt smacked or what's the when you stand behind the horse and it It kicks you with its hind legs. What's it called? The rear drop kick. What's it called? Okay, let's go around these guys. Or over them. Let's go over. Don't fuck with the elders. Respect your elders. One thing I was wondering in editing, as I was looking at how the curve claw, not the curve claw, the claw line interacted with these rings, I thought, could we also silk sword of these? Okay, no, the silk sword doesn't actually interact with the claw line rings at all. So we do need to... It only just gets us height to actually claw line to those rings, if we so choose. That's fun. Pole vault. Traversal. Gotta remember I got the hunter's crest here. Diagonal pogo. Gotta adjust. Alright, and we are back. I think we're back in the... Oh, I went way too far. What am I doing? I guess I wanted to come back and do the Sprint Master thing. That's not what I meant to do. I want to go to... For some reason, in my mind, I had that the main quest objective was way down there at the end as well. Okay, here we go. What do we got up here? Another one of these. Yay. Frames, please. Oh, hello. I don't know if I want to fuck with you. I don't know if I want to fuck with any of you. But they want to fuck with me. They always want to give me a hard time. Can I pogo these? No. For some reason I thought I could pogo a self deposit. Don't know how I got that wild idea. Okay, so now we can actually open this, can't we? Now we can open this shortcut. Yay. Shortcut? Question mark? We could go up with the silk sword, apparently. Let's do that first, I guess, because it's away from the boss. Theoretically. Whoa, way up. Oh, and there's a bench up here. Convenient. Thank you, game. Sometimes Silksong is nice to you guys. Especially if you offer your curve claw. In as a sign of respect. I'm sure that's what caused this bench to be up here. Ominous long hallway. Ooh, enter. Kind of makes me think of, oh, hello. Kind of makes me think of the Chapel of the Beast. And I guess the Chapel of the Beast was out here in the oh, we one-shot you? Wow. Strong. Oh, he's back. He's finally back. Oh my god. The void version of this guy is back. He's finally back. And he's just as annoying as we knew he'd be. Thank you, Dice. Oh, I forgot about the claw mirror. Wow, I was already down to dead. Okay. Don't lose focus against that guy, guys. I lost focus so many times there in that fight, thinking through, like, I lost focus, like, when the grandmother Silk screamed. I'm like, oh, she's screaming again. I wish she wouldn't do that while I'm fighting this guy, because I need to focus. And I also lost focus thinking about, I'm annoyed that my Silk, I'm annoyed that, you know, my Silk doesn't, that my Silk gets strained whenever I hit one of these guys. Oh, you were a Void version. How come you weren't a Void version the first time? That my Silk gets drained whenever I hit a Void enemy. Don't lose focus. I don't know if Silksong is a good idea because he gets, you know, it's, it puts you in a, you have to time it very, very well. Otherwise, you're going to be setting yourself up for getting hit. Like, you got to do it from a distance. Okay. All right. Actually, he didn't have nearly as much HP as I thought he might. The Scar Guard, right? I kind of wish it would go to the entry of the enemy that you most recently killed. Scar Guard. Which we had filled out before. We have filled out... Have we filled out all of the entries so far up to this point? Up to the far fields. I guess we're missing 4 Elder Pilgrims. 1 Rhino Grund. Does that guy respawn in the Memoriam? A bunch of elders. Oh yeah, respect your elders while you fill out their journal entry. And 1 more massive moss grub. Okay, the Memoriam enemies. Got it. Memory locket? Yeah! So we can fill out the Witch's Crest. And maybe I'll do that. But we'll see if we're getting into a chapel here as well. I mean, maybe it's a chapel, but maybe it's just... Maybe it's both a chapel and a big boss fight. Chapel of the Hunter. Have we done that already? Oh boy. Oh my gosh. It's an NPC, at least to start. It's not a boss fight immediately. It's hard to see who we're talking to. Pale beast, bringing ruin. We had sensed it. You riding harsh, our final fate. If power you come seeking, mine is faded. Mortal, time taken. Is this the singer?
Cadestre.
Great one. I come not to see you as you are. Rather, I would have you recall what you were, before the pale monarch, when once your heart beat bright and brave. That beating heart I would take, though know my intent is worthy.
Megina Fora.
I seek it only to save these lands, to break them free from this fatal sickness born of thread and void. Kacha, if you may, beast, if you can, mine once was power, wild, proud. Oh, Needle-in time, because of the elegy. Okay, I want to play the Needle-in regular first, just to see if there's any lyrics. I kind of figured there wouldn't be. We have to play the Elegy of the Deep. We have to play the Elegy of the Deep. There's no option. So there's not a boss fight here. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe not so fast. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Because all of a sudden I thought, huh. Dream boss anyone? Oh, this is cool. Oh. I all of a sudden realized, wait a second. What if this is actually doing What if we're actually doing the dream boss thing? And you hear the singer's voice in the distance. That's the exit. Whoops. I didn't realize you could exit. I thought I was finding a secret. I'm sorry. Whoopsie. If I stop now... Okay, I was already past the point of no return. Okay, let's just go to the right. Go where the singing is. Although I can't help myself, guys. I have to check. I have to check for non-existent secrets. It's so cool how you have, the closer you get to the left, you hear the raspy, heavy breathing of the old, decrepit, presumably singer. And then as you head closer to the dream version, the remembrance, the memory. Oh, wait a second. Oh, you don't just hear singing, you hear... Oh, look at that. All the Scar Guard, or Scar Scouts, the Scar Ants, that are all, like, looking at the singer in the other room. They're the ones who are kind of like, I don't know if they're chanting or... Ooh. This is so cool. It's like a concert hall. Similar to the Trobio preview. I like how they're doing this again with the walking up. They've done this several times, walking above the boss room. Oh, this is incredible. And then it waits to pan left. It waits to the very last moment. Let me just see if the Needlein does anything. Oh, there are lyrics. Stalk proud from far. For you, my children. For you, I sing. For these hunters bold. For the singer. Oh, I love that note that she reaches right there. For the mother. So some of these, maybe all of them, are lyrics of, because we have the spider strings that are reaching around, that have this, you know, this ambiance, and I think it's the Scar Ants that were also getting their lyrics. That makes more sense because they're talking about for the singer, for the mother. But then you also hear for you, my children, so maybe it's both. Like we've seen so many times, the interspersing of the Needlein lyrics. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's like dancing with tambourines or something. And you got the big ant guards that are standing there with their massive shoulder pads and halberds or whatever. Oh, this is so great. And oh, it gives you the opportunity to soak this in before you challenge. Because I was like, wow, how is the fight not already started? Challenge. This is dope, dude. All right, it's time. I like that. Garama. Oh, we start with a gauntlet room though? Okay, all right. I guess we'll do that. Fine. Have it your way. Why am I? That's not the claw line button. What am I thinking? I'm trying to do a claw line by reading my map. Good job. Pro moves here. Thank you, dice. Here's me, not me trying to read my map in order to claw line enemies. Never would I do such a thing. Nice parry, a nice unintentional parry there. Man, you don't even, the next wave is not even, the first wave isn't even done, and you're like, you're going to the next. You got the next reinforcement coming in. So there's, okay, so, oh, and these guys do come to life, of course. What am I thinking? Of course they do. And they deal double damage, because there's never any world where they wouldn't. Man, two of those guys. Two of those motherfuckers. Okay, so this is interesting because it does knock you right back out like a dream fight. So do we count these as deaths? I think we probably do, but maybe we have a special category for them. Dream deaths. This is awesome. Maybe not the part where you have to have a gauntlet before the boss. That part I'm like, at least there's no run back. At least we got a Stake America, y'all. I mean, okay, there's kind of a run back. Just a teeny tiny little run back. But it's no bile water. Garama. That fireworks explosion isn't as big as I was hoping it'd be. Are they immune? They're not immune to the needling, are they? You guys aren't immune, are you? They might be immune. They might be immune. Okay. Well, thank you, dice, but I also lost my heal. Because they float slightly upwards. Let's go. Let's go. Scar Singer Karmelita? Oh. Those aren't exactly tambourines, are they? Oi, what the fuck? Bro. Oh my god. That's a move. We were joking about Sonic the Hedgehog last time. That's kind of a Sonic move. What in the world? Karmelita? Did I get the name right? Let's go again. You gotta go through a gauntlet to get to her. Oh dear. Oh dear. Gosh. This is Silksong, man. This is the game does not let up. There is no chill. And I said there's no run back, but there really is a run back here. We got to go up and around. But there's no silk pickup, which maybe is not a good thing, actually. I am noticing, though, it feels like we're going back outside with our previous, whatever silk that we went in with. So we might be able to, you might be able to get a scenario where you go in with actual full silk every single time. And maybe I'll take the time to do that here after a couple attempts. At least these are not void infested, so they don't have nearly the same amount of health. No. I am struggling to find a rhythm at the moment. I think we do start with the same amount of silk though, so we want to go in with full if we can. Maybe I should do that right now. Maybe I should do that right now, except I'm already past the point of no return. Next attempt. Or after the next attempt. I'm also not sure that I want the Hunter's Crest. I do really enjoy the, I could see the Beast Crest being a good one for this, actually. Its sideways pogo could be very useful. Okay, I'll take it. I didn't really mean to do that. That was a fat finger, but it's fine. It worked out. Are they bowing when they first come in? Oh, thank you, dice. That doesn't quite parry them the way that I was hoping it would. Thank you, dice. Holy shit. I need to be closer when they do that. I thought they were both going for the wall charge. Like that. All of a sudden, they become synchronized swimmers. Synchronized Scar. We forgot to read their Hunter's Journal entry. She hits the high note right on cue. Oh, fuck. No. And then the spikes in front. Dude, I have no chance. No chance. Bro, and here I thought that the real challenge was going to be... Here I thought the real challenge was going to be, Here I thought that Tormented Trobia was a real challenge. Here I thought... Oh, little did I know. That's not. I need silk. Or no, yeah, I need silk. I need a silk charge up here, guys. I need a silk charge up. Bro, is there really no enemies around here with silk? Really? Where the silk at? Oh no! I need you alive. Okay. I'm thinking that it'll let me go in with full silk. I could be wrong about that. Okay, this guy lets us charge up. This guy we can charge up. I'm also thinking, it looks like maybe we're not spending shell shards when we die and come back. Like we're at full tools, I think. No! Oh, shit. I'd like to do this without spending silk. As little silk as possible, so I don't want a claw line. But I might have to. Because I'm gonna have to use a, Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to use a silk sword at some point just to get to the bench. This is tough. Holy crap, dude. We gotta get really good at this gauntlet. Time to get good. I do wish there was at least a little bit of Hornet doing. I know it probably would have been a mistake to let the player. Oh, we gotta go this way. It's probably not, maybe not a mistake, but it's probably a good thing that we didn't give the player the ability to make Hornet say Shaw or Adidas, because realistically we probably would have been driven nuts by that by the end of the game. But I do kind of miss, I kind of wish, and we've got Garma, and that might have to do. That might have to suffice in place of the ability. Oh, we can speak to you again. The ability to say "get good" on command. My strength, my power. Could you claim it, Pale Beast? Are you so strong? Let us find out together, Great One. Ooh. Yeah, now that you know what she looks like in the dream, now it makes more sense. You can see the dress. You've got to be kidding me. He knocked me out at the very last second. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, man. I missed my quick heal. We probably need to get the quick heal back. I don't know. If I'm going to be using this claw mirror. It's pretty hard to time getting them. They do bow. They do like a little ceremonial thing. Oh, shit. I still haven't read their Hunter's Journal entry. These guys, the fact that they are right before the boss, my god. Can't jump into him. Can't jump into him, man. Okay. Okay. I want to get needle and lyrics from this lady. I want to do it, but also it takes so long just to get to her, and then we're dying instantly. We're also spending, I think, 1 bar of silk just to get in here. So we are slowly diminishing our silk, even though we do get to kind of reset to where we were when we first entered. But we are spending 1 bar each time to go in. So we're slowly draining our silk. Ever so slightly. I need to redo my tools. I need to figure out something else for this fight. Or just get good. See, taking this damage right here is not, like, we can't do this. We can't do this! If you time the claw mirrors, though, good lord. That was fun. Maybe just use claw line the whole time. Don't even think about it, just use claw line. Except wait for them to do their attack. I'm hesitating, like I'm just so tentative. And that's what's getting me killed. I don't know, it feels like I'm tentative on the one hand and then I'm too aggressive on the other. I'm immediately feeling the frustration of this encounter because, my goodness, I think it's the gauntlet. The fact that you've got to go through the gauntlet to get to the boss. It might not be a Bilewater run back, but it certainly is giving me a little bit of a Bilewater feeling right now, and maybe I am not ready for this. Let's read our new journal entry. Last Claw, elite former hunter acting as the final line of defense before their mother. Their skill once saw them chosen, and I can plainly see why. They would have lived and trained only for this duty. Let's go for a couple more, but man, we're gonna have to switch gears here pretty quick because I cannot throw myself into this meat grinder the whole day. I can't do it. I want to see more of the singer. I really am excited to see more of the singer. And the presence of this gauntlet is draining my enthusiasm, man. Did you guys feel the same way? Those Scar, the last claws are so smart, or at least they're frustratingly effective, because they like when you try to bait out their moves, you run underneath them, bait out a set of moves or attacks from each of them, they'll come across the arena, but one will fly high and one will fly low. So it's hard to you can't run past again because now there's one that's low on the ground, but it's also difficult to claw line through because the moment you try to jump up and claw line, one of them is going to close the distance and you're not going to have, so it's like, where do you go? They've already blanketed the space. So running to the corner is getting me in trouble. And now I don't know what to do, guys. So I think we're going to do something else. We're going to do something else with our time for the moment, similar to the Tormented Trovio, because my God. Are you kidding me? I don't think we've hit the boss once. I want to get Needle and Lyrics. I think that's a pipe dream. Because, going through that whole gauntlet and then to die, it's just, it feels so much more frustrating. At least with Trovio, we could get his Needle and Lyrics right away at the start of the fight. And this just is such a feels bad. It's really, I went from this is so cool to now this is just, it feels like my heart has sunk. I hope I'm not complaining too much, but I feel like probably some of you have felt the same thing, that that dopamine dump or whatever it is. So we got to shift gears and figure out something else. And I guess, I don't know. I guess what I'm going to do is backtrack far fields and deep docks. I guess that's what I'm going to do. I don't know, man. I need a break one way or the other. So let me just take a break and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. Alrighty, break time is over and my nervous system is feeling a little refreshed, which is nice. And I noticed also logging back into the game that our completion percentage has gone to 87%. Huh? What? We were at 88% before. Excuse me? What is happening here? Don't tell me. Don't tell me for sure. Let me wonder and be perplexed about that. But that's a weird one. That's a weird one for sure. Oh, I'm just noticing that it says 50 of 57. Oh, and I just answered my question. It's okay. So we have a 50 of 57. 57 total tools, apparently, because this is the tools. I guess this is the crest menu, but these are all tools. Silks, some of them are skills, whatever. But that's beside the point. We lost our curve claw. That's why it's at 87%. Because when you lose a charm, that's what happens. So, why don't we go back? Let me check my map here. Why don't we go... Let's go back to the Bellway. I have some ideas for... during my break, I was getting some ideas for the Hunter fight, but we're going to take a break from that. We will go back, obviously, eventually. But I have some ideas that we will try eventually. But in the meantime, let's actually go back to the target practice area just to see, have we waited long enough for something to happen? We have. Oh, the curved sickle. Radial sharp bone used by skilled hunters to take down dangerous prey. This is what the dancer, the singer, was using. Dancer, hunter, singer. She goes by many names. This is what she was using, not tambourines. But in a musical context, I think it's funny to think about them as tambourines. Cursicles. That's what we're equipping that for sure. We are getting that in here. And I think I'm also gonna, no, we'll leave this set up the way it is. We'll leave this the way it is for now, but Cursicle. Okay, it acts just like the Curve Claw, but it covers a lot more area now. That is awesome. What a cool way to upgrade a tool in a room that I wondered about for so long. What is the purpose of this room? Why is this here? Now we know. It was a refuge away from the abyss void infestation, and it's now become the source of our curvesicle. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to, well, first of all, we're gonna find a way to practice our curvesicle. Oh. Yes, that's what I was going for. That's what I wanted to happen the first time. Awesome. The best tool against flyers just got even better. As if it could get any better. Let's go. What I wanted to do was quickly head out here to where I thought Mr. Mushroom might be. The most likely Mr. Mushroom location. I went too far down. Which I figured, it talked about scorched fields, didn't it? So I thought he might be around the lava portion of Farfields somewhere. And also it's probably a good idea to use Silksong in this room. See if there's any soarable secrets. It's not up here. And he wouldn't be in the actual boss arena for the fourth chorus, aka, not aka, for both the fourth chorus and the Beast Claw. What am I talking about? Sometimes the words that come out of my mouth. The Savage Beastfly. I just wanted to quickly check where we had previously done the lava escape. Because I thought maybe this would be the spot where he'd be hanging out. Wait, was there something more in this room? This is just where, this is where the thing was. But I don't exactly remember what we got here. What did we get? A mass shard? That's what it was, right? Mass shard. Okay, no Mr. Mushroom. Maybe he's at the very far reaches. All the way at the end. He is. He is. Okay. All right. The clue was correct. Or the clue gave me the right direction. Scorched field on edge. Shells black and burned. Boom. Okay, so now when we summon him, I want to do... Oh, we didn't bring him out all the way. God, you must... Bring the song to its completion. Now what happens if we continue to play Needlein? Yes. But Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Lies and truths discussed. Caps and shells may fall to dust. Stone will break and steel shall rust. But Mr. Mushroom readjusts. There it is. It's just funny how the Silksong Needlein lyrics work. How you'll get midstream. Stone will break and steel shall rust. Caps and shells may fall to dust. Actually, it's kind of random, isn't it? You just get these random lines interspersed with each other, and it's up to you to put them in the order that makes sense. One way or the other, the key line there is Mr. Mushroom readjusts. I guess if you really wanted to do the Mr. Mushroom voice, you kind of have to do like a...
The elements do not conspire against you. They have their own desires. When one spies a great peak, the natural inclination is to begin climbing.
That is so weird to do like that.
The little left behind. You've decided then? A companion for the journey?
What the hell is he talking about? Oh, excuse me. What in the hell is he talking about? Maybe once I have all the mushroom dialogue put together, I'll be able to make sense of it. We'll have a special video dedicated to Mr. Mushroom dialogue review, and we'll figure it out. Up tower spinning near the Surgeon's Spurn. Okay, that's going to be in Greymoor. We'll get to that later. For now, what I will do is I will take the time to go through and backtrack like we've been doing. We're going to backtrack far fields, whatever we haven't explored yet, just to be sure that we haven't missed anything with Silksong or new interactions, because everything is Abyss. I'm going to go through the deep docks as well. We've now covered Hunter's March, though. So it's just the far fields and the deep docks that I want to go through, and then we'll probably at the end come back to the Sprint Master or more of the Beast fight. We'll see how I'm feeling. So let's, though, begin doing some more backtracking and see what we find. And sure enough, another void mass over here. Deep docks version. Oh god. I forget the... Oh my god. The enemies take so many more hits. Oh my god. We can at least explode the slug through the platform. At least do a little bit of hacking. Oh, and we should use our new tool. Oh. I landed it smack dab, I think, in the right spot. But I didn't get to reap the benefits visually. Let me tell you, man, I've been using this curvesicle against some of the flyers, and man, does it absolutely... If you get it in the exact right spot, it is so freaking good. It is just unreal. Can I do it from here? It even bounces off the wall. I don't think I had noticed that before. Wow. I'm not sure if that's its best use case, but if you can actually land like directly on, like if you can get it directly at like the apex of its, or the end of its little curvature, and it intersects with the enemy right at that point, oh my god. I think one of those like bombardier flint flame flyers that I used it on I ended up one-shotting the guy with it. But so far, nothing new that I found in the deep docks. So I did check in with Ballo. He's still working on the bell, the diving bell. I still don't know what to do about this flint flame or flint stone. And I don't think we'll have anything new from the Forge Daughter here either. I think we've, and some of this we've explored already when we were down here before. So I'll keep working my way through and go through the rest of Far Fields as well, and we'll see what we find. Aha, there is one hiding down here. Thought I heard one nearby. Do we just conch claw this one? Or conch cutter? Oi. It's pretty good, but you still gotta be careful about the return or the retribution that's fired back your way. I don't want to get close. I don't really want to get close. Spending a lot of conch cutters, though. The conch cutters are not cheap. So, but we gotta get all the void masses out of here. And if I keep showing these because I just, like, I've shown all of them so far, and there's like a completionist instinct in me now just to show all these on camera. But it's like, it gives you a sense of, you know, the spread of this infection, this all of this massive change that has taken place in the world just gives you that deeper sense of it, you know? And I hear another one. These things are all over the place. The extended thread storm is okay, but leaves you vulnerable. Just a regular old thread storm probably does better. But I won't get another thread storm because these things don't give me silk. It's just the way of the abyss-infested world. Void mass bites the dust. And another sense of accomplishment is felt. Can I don't think I can get the... This guy's infested by the void, so once they're infested, I can't get the needle interaction from them anymore, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are immune. Void immune. Or void immunity. Shit, I got so fucking greedy. Thinking I could kill the thing. Thinking I could kill it in like a couple hits. But that's not how this works. That's not how any of this void shit works. Firework your ass though. Get out of my game. And aha, I hear the sound of another one. Another one over here. In far fields. These guys are normally so harmless. Normally just such a pleasure to get along with. To coexist with peacefully in their natural habitat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everything is just a nightmare when it's... I mean, this is how Infested Crossroads felt. This is what they did with Infested Crossroads, so why am I surprised? It's the least surprising thing ever that the entire world feels this way now. I need to... Oh, we got a little bit of the fireworks on him. Good. Okay. Now, can I... Is he gonna remember me if I go over here to deal with this guy? Answer? No. Nice. The Hunter's Crest, when it gets focused and powered up, it is the way to go as we continue to track our void mass progress. Like, that's really what it is here. It's just a sense, it's just like a marker of progress as you're making your way through the world backtracking. It's one more check mark in that, aha, I have extensively, thoroughly explored everywhere in multiple instances. And also, it's so satisfying to get full value out of a conch cutter. Ah! No. The conch cutter plus the curvesicle. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, like that right there. That's the perfect instance. The perfect example of what this thing is really capable of. It's so good when it actually gets going. But that ant actually followed me all the way down here. It like burrowed across the room to get to me. It was determined. The void determination. And yet another one graces us with its presence. Well, that was pretty slick. That was pretty slick. Oh my god, so many near misses. What the fuck? I want to get this scout out of here. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna do it hitless for once. The scout did not allow the hitless the hitless void mass encounter was not to be. Oh, wait a second. There's one of these up here. Oh god, it's a void version. Oh no. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Oh, it bounced, the conch cutter bounced right off of him. Oh, he's gonna come down here? Shit! He came down below, what the fuck? How did I not fall in the lava? What the hell? Alright, do we have him permanently below now? Is that something we can use to our advantage? Is he trapped? No, my god, he can hit us through the floor. Oh my god. Turnabout is fair play. How many times have I used the floor to cheese enemies? And he's like, here, have some of your own medicine. Bro, he hit us through the floor. That caught me so off guard. So, oh my god, how are we gonna deal with you? Because we got another guy over here. We got enemies on too many sides. I don't know. This is I think too much for me to handle here. But I also want to take on the challenge. I have conch cutters I could use. Conch cutters in that little confined space could be good. Is it hitting him though? Oh, but it bounces off of his head is too hard. It actually bounces off of his mask. I'm trying to remember what his moveset is. He throws the rocks, okay. He throws the rocks and then he charges, right? That's basically it. So, oh, and then he does that, okay. All right, okay. So he does escape. That's what he hit us with going through the floor. Okay, right, okay. I'm remembering the moveset here, but you are actually, I kind of wish I hadn't got you down to this little cubby hole, because now you're kind of a pain in the ass. Shit. Let's, how do we do this? Do they do friendly fire? Okay, now he's up here. Now he's up here, but I think I also might have other enemies on my trail. Yeah, this guy's on my trail. So we got it. Bro, I'm telling you, the curvesicle, legit. Absolute legit. Okay. Damn it. Man. I can't quite... this... Shit. We are so gonna take a death. My bench is not that close either. So let me go grab the bench. Let me go see if I can make it to the bench here. I came up through the deep docks section. Need a bench. I want to get this guy though. It's like a little mini boss, and it fills out our journal, doesn't it? So I kind of want to get the journal entry and say that I took on what's his face, Rhino Grund, Void Edition. Nope, can't go under the rocks. I mean, pogoing is kind of the best way. You just need to get him in. You need to get him in a moveset where he's actually charging underneath you and not jumping at you or something. Ooh, the curvesicle actually goes through him. For some reason, I was thinking it would bounce off him like the conch cutter. Oh, I'm telling you, this tool is legit the best. We might be spending so many shell shards here, but it's worth it. Oh no, the stupid void saw blade. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Feels okay. Feels more than okay. Rhino Grunt, long-horned beast of Pharloom's lowlands, relies... Oh, we read that part already. The Hunter's Journal. The Hunter Hornet portion. Certain tools and skills can pierce its defenses. We have learned this. I should adjust my strategy as needed. That's kind of what we were doing on the fly. Dude, so we've encountered... Wait a second. 185... Oh, yeah, of 232. There's 40... 48, 47 more enemies that we have yet to even encounter? Was it this many empty entries in the journal? I didn't think it was 47. My God. This game. Oh, we totally forgot the Tormented Trobio entry. Oh, I'm such a dingus. We totally forgot this from last time. We'll squeeze it in right now. Depressed Thespian, consumed by the melancholy of a collapsing world. So the void might not have like directly got into him. It got in indirectly. This one chose to embrace the doom to come. I shall not share such easy surrender. Never give up, never surrender, says Hornet. Did we add any others that I forgot about? 47 still to encounter and so many more to complete. Good Lord. So I have completed my backtracking through Farfields and Deep Docks, and outside of those void masses that we found, and the Rhino Grunt, I guess, nothing otherwise major that we came across. So I am ready for another round of attempts. I think I'm ready. For another round against the Huntress. Was it the Huntress? No. We got to get back in there and see what her name is, because I've already forgotten her name. But one way or the other, we need to do some changes. I had some ideas for some changes to make. We're going to bring in Sharp Dart. It's too good. Being able to get out of those scenarios where those two big flyers at the end of the gauntlet have you trapped, you really need to be able to work your way out of those. I think we're going to definitely stick with the Curvesicle. That seems amazing. And then, I don't know about the other tool. The other tool might not be super important. The Curvesicle alone is probably the one we want to focus on, if anything. But I'm sure that the techs could do some work here in this arena. The enemies, there's enough ground enemies probably where it makes sense. And then this Claw Mirror, I think we're going to swap this out. I think I just need as much healing as I can get. I think we're going to go with the classic multi-binder injector band. Just give myself as much of that as I can get, as well as a fractured mask. What I'm a little undecided about is, do I want to... Well, we can swap out the compass, I guess. The compass is OP, but not needed in this scenario. It's not that there's anything else that's particularly enticing, I guess. The Scuttle Brace. I feel like I am so not practiced at this one when it comes to combat. I don't know if the weighted belt, it just recoils less. It doesn't make us do more damage, I don't think. So it's just kind of whatever. And then my spider strings. Do I keep trying to go for the Silksong lyrics, the Needlein lyrics against the Hunter? Because it's just like, you got to make it through that gauntlet first. Hopefully, with these changes, the gauntlet is going to be a little bit easier for us. So I'll leave the spider strings for the moment, just because I don't have a ton of other yellow charms that do, that really change the nature of combat that drastically. So we've got the setup that I think we're going to roll with for now. And it is nice that even though we do spend just the 1 bar of silk at the very beginning, but otherwise, in order to go into the dream, is it a dream? In order to enter whatever parallel dimension we're entering. We do have to spend that 1 bar of silk, unfortunately. I don't think there's no way to escape that. But we otherwise get to go in pretty well charged up. And our tools as well, right? Our tools do not get wound down. So I think I could do like, I could do a set of attacks over here if I really wanted. I meant to do a second set of attacks, but apparently pressing down when you're close to the challenge has the benefit, quote unquote. Oh my god, the attacks have already destroyed these guys. So, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. Nah, shit. The singing is just incredible, though. Having a vocal like this, I guess it reminds me that we did have. There was one part of Hollow Knight where you did have vocals, and it was Marissa, right? It was that her name in the City of Tears? That was the one exception. Dude, the iframes from Sharp Dart. And the damage from Sharp Dart. Holy shit. And the Cursicle. Oh my god, okay. We just needed to tweak our setup a little bit to actually do some damage. It helps when you're actually dealing damage to these stinkers. Scar Singer Karmelita. That's her name. But she... Hear my song. Okay, there are lyrics, but it's kind of like the first Sinner. She doesn't stop doing her moves. She just throws more and more curvesicles. Oh, those stay on the ground for a while. Shit. So if we're gonna hope to get Needlin lyrics... Ooh. We probably just have to commit to taking some damage. So we've got a couple so far. We managed to get 2 Needlin lines. Let's go. Big time progress. Okay. Dude, the tax. My goodness. I really like this. The fact that, yeah, we spend this 1 bar of silk, but it feels so much otherwise like a dream fight. You're not having to worry about your cocoon or the refilling of your tools. Like, yeah, your tools get refilled at a bench, but eventually you, against the really tougher fights, running out of shell shards. This is why they give you shard bundles, right? Like, I'm always so concerned, oh no, I'm about to run out of shell shards. But they give you shard bundles. Maybe you should use those. I forgot I had the double heal. I could have gotten away. I could have waited quite a bit more to get more value out of that heal, but it's okay. Dude, we're doing so much more damage. Or maybe I'm just actually hitting them. Maybe I wasn't hitting the enemy before, and that was my problem. Thank you, dice. They vary levels. They vary elevation in a way that's very tough to deal with sometimes. Just a little bit of variance that makes them a handful. Oh, shit. No, I was hoping I'd get at least one line. Shit. Oh, I thought I was dead, but I forgot I have the mask on. Thank you, dice. Know my pride. That move looks the same as when she's doing Sonic mode. My children. Okay. We'll do one more. The gauntlet is feeling much more doable now. So we'll do one more round of trying to get lyrics. And then it's on? Question mark? But she has two moves there that look very similar to each other, and I gotta see if I can pick out the tell. Come on, Hornet, let's go. We've been through this. You're not used to this already, Hornet? We got a run back to do. Pick up the pace. Pick it up. The way that just hold that thought. Hold that thought. I thought they were gonna be higher. Man, they're just backing up too quickly sometimes. And then I'm being aggressive with the claw line there. I need to bait out an attack first and then go claw line. Oh, he recharged so quickly. That should have been a claw line. But at the same time, I want to get some... I want to be able to heal. That part there, where she's like finishing the stanza from the song to kick into full gear with the chorus is so good. Love it. Like the everything before is just prelude, and now the performance finally begins. Okay, I need to do kneeling. Hear my song. Ooh. My voice will not fade. Hear my song. Hold on, one more. Yeah, you almost have to eat some damage sometimes. Just to know my pride. Just to hear the song. All right, there we go. That's the end of my needle-in my needle-in ways for this fight. There's really nothing to swap out. We're gonna leave the spider strings there. I think we're good. Let's go back. It really is so cool. Her voice is incredible. And it's also just so neat how you get this statue at the very beginning of the game in Hunter's March. This statue that otherwise feels, I don't know, it's remarkable. I was gonna say it otherwise feels unremarkable, but it's definitely one that stands out and you want to know more. It's like, there's gotta be something to this statue. But I didn't think we were gonna get an entire boss from it. Team Cherry really has just done such a masterful job with Silksong. You guys nailed it. Such a great note. Did she knock that back at me? I didn't float. That note, that ha ha ha. Oh, she does deflect some attacks, doesn't she? Oh, that's so cool. No, oh, I'm still alive. No, I ran. See, sometimes. Whoa, what the fuck was that? She sometimes follows up with a second attack much more quickly than I'm expecting. Karmelita. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite tunes because of the how it grows, how it builds. That's not the right tool. I mean, we could just put tacks everywhere, guys. We could just unless I'm staying too close to the challenge. God damn it. Thank you, dice. Attacks are good. Attacks are not bad, guys. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to do one of these. I was trying to do one of those. Dude, I love this curvesicle so much. I love it so much. We just claw lined right past each other. Tacks everywhere. Tacks everywhere. Unload the tacks. Unleash. There is such a dance here, and I love it. I might hate how my attacks are getting blocked, but it's such a fun dance. Oh, I jumped too high. I'm getting too aggressive. I'm getting too aggressive. There's that attack. She sprints across the arena and Spikes everywhere. I'm just getting a little too aggressive. I gotta respect the dance. And probably... Well, it would help to have more silk for sharp darts. Maybe I should stockpile silk a little bit more going into the... Now that we're getting our minds wrapped around the gauntlet. No. The follow-up. The follow-up, dude. Oh my god. Dang. Those back-to-back curvesicles that she does. Dang. Okay. I was a little bit salty at the beginning of this fight because the gauntlet got me salty. And we didn't have the right tools for it. I'm starting to love this now. Oh, I got under it. How? Thank you, dice. Ooh. Greedy. Dang it, I thought I started... Oh, maybe I did start to discover something. I was saying I started getting in this pattern of claw lining her in the head. That actually seems to work reasonably well, but you do have to actually hit her in the head. But if you do, it might position you pretty well to kind of be out of her, like, you know, her lateral attacks. She doesn't have a lot of attacks where she swings upward. She does jump a fair bit. This is such a great melody. It's so beautiful. I just love it so much. Wow, both? Man, I need you to both be baited into an attack so I can do a heal. Oh, come on, really? I keep forgetting Cursicle. Just use Cursicle. That's what I meant to do against that. Ah, man, not smooth. So not smooth. We gotta get that smoother. Has to be smooth. So scuffed. That detail of how the song, her song stops when you stun her. That's so good. Oh, and there's a follow-up. Everything's double in this phase. Ah, it's double, fuck. No, I jumped too high. Lucky parry. I'm getting too greedy. But I'm trying to get Silk. Because I can't get close to her, man. Fuck. Oh, the doubles. The doubles are getting me every time, man. Every time the doubles are getting me. That was supposed to be a claw line there. I could have sworn I had a claw line, and that was going to get me over the double. Oh my god. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Thank you, dice. The doubles. The doubles, man. Doubles. Third phase. Let me guess. Let me guess. Third phase, she does triple the moves. Who could have seen this coming? Oh, I want to... There's part of me that wants to throw the controller through the wall, but also part of me that wants to jump up and down because that was so fucking hype. The flow that we were in. Ah, Oh my god, this fight is amazing. No! Getting closer. We're getting closer. I've switched to the polyp part, or the polyp pouch, because the extra DPS from tags and curvesicles, clawsicles, whatever the heck it's called. Oh my god. This fight is so much fun. But I also had to take an extended break because my hand was killing me. But man, this fight is so good. And I think we can get it. I think we can get there. The extra DPS that we're doing with all these tools, I almost want to save all my attacks for the second or for the singer phase, but one set here to deal with this first set of enemies is nice. One set of attacks plus just to make sure we get rid of all of you as soon as possible. That little tick, the extra tick of damage from the clawsicle, curvesicle, whatever the heck it's called. Who needs to know the names of their tools when the only thing they need to know is that the tool just kills the enemy like there's no tomorrow. Good lord. Thank you, dice. When she bounces them away though. So much fun. I mean, it's not fun for me, but it's fun to see that she's just like so deftly dealing with our attacks. Okay, day number 2. I've had a couple days away from the game. A real extended break. The only warm-up that I've done, I've not done any warm-up attempts yet, other than I did watch one attempt from my so far recorded footage, just to kind of get my brain back in the proper headspace here. So, otherwise we are approaching this with a fresh brain today, fresh hands, fresh body, fresh soul, and we'll see how it goes. We shall see. Let's see if we can. We're probably gonna still need some actual warm-up attempts here to get things going, but let's see how it goes. Oh, I did make one change here. Just I forgot that I had still the spider strings were equipped. So I swapped that out for Ascendance Grip. Why not? Maybe there will be some situations to hold onto the wall that will be a little bit beneficial to us. Might as well get all the things going in our favor that we can. Not a great heal. Definitely could go better there. She can hit me way up there, huh? Man, she switches the way the spikes go. This is so annoying. Misread the attack. No, jump too high. That was supposed to be a tool. I'm out of my silksicles or my curvesicles. I'm out. And actually, I didn't think I could run out. Turns out I can. That move. That move. There's such a variety of moves, man. Such a there's subtle tells that let you differentiate between each of the moves, but I haven't clued into them all just yet, and I haven't built them all into my muscle memory. This fight is so freaking tough. They really wanted to up the difficulty in this Act 3, didn't they? Nope. Can't always run away from that one. Running into her. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Bad heal. Let's fucking go. Oh, man. It just works every time, guys. Fresh brain, OP. Also, seriously, fresh hands as well. My goodness. I'm turned into such an old man. But my... After so many attempts in the first recording, I shouldn't have been that stubborn. But my hand was so worn out, I wasn't able to execute the moves properly. This is intense, the heartbeat. Because we've gone, like, inside of her soul, down to her heart, right? That's what we're taking out, the hunter's heart. How we hunted, how we sang. My children, I saw you, glorious. That was so badass. The finishing move. Diva. Defeat Scarsinger Karmelita. Diva is the achievement. And she's no more. Oh, I guess I should have seen that because we're taking out her heart. And it's still pounding there. Oh my god. Obtained the hunter's heart. It beats steady and strong. A hunter must hunt, and a hunter's heart must beat. She's gone, but I just need to make sure there's no additional needle and interaction. She's like cut in half. We ripped out her heart. That is intense. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, there's also... I think I might have seen this the first time, but I forgot about it. That there's a door here. But it's not open yet. What a cool boss. Insanely difficult. But not for the faint of heart. No pun intended. But what a just the singing, the song itself may grow to be one of my favorites. The dance, what a great fight. I'm gonna go out and come back in unless this closes. But there's a door over there. Opens from the other side. We'll put a marker here for now, just so we don't forget about this, but... Oh, but you can see on the map, right? Isn't there... This is the rest of the room. Because aren't we... Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll put a marker here. What was out here? There was something more to the right. We already got this, right? Whatever was over here, I've already forgotten. It was a memory locket, I guess. Okay. We did get this. Let's check our objective. Oh, look at that. The hunter's heart has been claimed from Karmelita. And then... It's in the inventory. Oh, and it does actually... Fortunately, it's not like the little pest that infested us previously. So as soon as we scroll away from it, there's no... Well, maybe there's... Oh, it's a very subtle beating. Can you hear that on other... I don't think you can hear it when you go to the other menus. But there it is. Enlivened heart of Scarsinger Karmelita. Its beat is steady and strong. Yo, let's head back to the shamans. Let's go and talk. Can't go here. It's such a great idea of having these various tribes of insects, especially one like ants. That's literally a social insect, and the fact that just like you had the bees and the hive, and this whole other side story that's really basically a DLC edition. This is not DLC edition. This is base game, but it's still like in this case, it is a main quest. It's not really a side quest like the Hive was. It is main quest material. You have to do this if you want the ultimate of endings. And boy, oh boy, is it a gauntlet and a boss fight and a ridiculous challenge. But it's just really cool that they've got their own history and lore that's just separate from all the other bugs. I really enjoy it. And I really enjoyed that we got the win so quickly today. I was very worried over the weekend. I was thinking, man, that was so tough. Am I gonna actually be able to beat it? The second round of recording. We got there. In the heights of the great wood, nestled deep in its roots, vines and branches, find the one who sowed the first seed.
Not a miss.
They're the very essence of the place, the nub of it all. Ain't really a bug, to be told, but a powerful presence nonetheless. We'd heard the Citadel once made grudging accord with that creature, sent their servants in reverence, even built a shrine up there somewhere. Maybe it's worth you searching for it. They're talking about the one that's in the Shellwood area, right? It's got to be this one. So they built a shrine to this, and the Citadel like made an accord with it, some sort of compromise. Interesting. Interesting. Man, if these two challenges are going to be like the Scar Singer, don't tell me, of course, but man, it's not just going to be, oh yeah, we're going to squeeze this fight in at the end of an episode, guys. No, you need to devote maybe several recording sessions to these because they are difficult. But this is where we'll wrap up this installment of Silksong. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Next time we will continue our backtracking. We'll probably just start in Greymoor, unless I remember some other things that I want to do that come to mind about Farfields. It was really cool how we got the Curvesicle. That is what it's called, right? I like to get the proper names. Let's just double check here. But that little tool pickup that we got, the Curvesicle, just randomly, I randomly put on the Curve Claw and then went by the target practice. I just completely forgot that was a room. I took the marker off the map, thinking, there's maybe there's nothing that happens here. It's just a little flavor addition that the ants go to target practice. There is a potential new area though that I had thought was going to be, this is probably, maybe this is what's going to connect to the other side of this door. But there is this area at the end of Craw Lake that we hadn't explored yet, and I was thinking was going to be connected to the Hunter. We'll see if we get into that next time. But either way, this game, this Act 3 is going to put me to the test, isn't it? You better be ready to get good. That's not the move. That's not the move. I'll edit out. Clever editing will fix that. Be ready to get good. As the snail shaman is very impressed. Thank y'all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.